Ugandan officials passed a law making it an offense to offer money, food or clothing to children living on streets of Kampala in a controversial bid to control the influx of street children. However, this law seems not to be biting, which has prompted the National Committee Chairperson Board of Uganda Women's Efforts to Save Orphans, Uweso Olive Birungi Lumonya, to urge the public to desist from offering money to street children, for it makes them believe that there is money on the street and in turn become violent when they fail to get it.
They are very, and those aggressive kids, you'll even see them on the street. They will try to destroy a car when you don't give them money, or they'll pour water on you because you've not given them money. That's why we are discouraging a lot people to stop giving money to children on the streets, because sometimes you encourage them to think that there's money on the streets, and sometimes you encourage them to become even more violent, because if they get the money today and they don't get the money next week, some of them are violent.
The Kampala Child Protection Ordinance 2019 criminalizes children loitering in public places, begging, soliciting, venting or hawking, and the same law says that any individual found offering money or food to a street child in Kampala is liable to imprisonment for a minimum of 6 months or a fine of 40,000 shillings. The public was therefore advised to support these children through regulated platforms.
If you feel you want to support a child off the street, you can channel that support through a platform. It will give you satisfaction that you have actually supported a child off the street, but it will stop you from giving the money directly to a child on the street. Okay.
According to David Virungi, the Corporate Communications Officer at Airtel Uganda, they have donated items worth 55 million to Masulite Children Village in Wakiso District as a giveback than offering to them from the streets.
Today we brought these items. They are worth more than 55 million. We believe that this effort is worthwhile. It's not, probably may not even be enough, because the need out in the society is enough. It's too big. So we'll do our best to ensure that we continue supporting these efforts, because we believe that once we reduce the burden of inequality in society, in whichever way we can, including investing in education, digitizing education, supporting maternal child health, reducing the burden of children that are living on the street.
In previous operations, the Kampala Capital City Authority had been apprehending adults who accompany children to the streets. For example, in September 2022, a City Hall court sentenced 25 men for trafficking their children to beg on the streets. There were also recurring suggestions for Kampala Capital City Authority and the Ministry of Gender to work with the local governments where the children originated to ensure that some of these issues pushing them into the streets are addressed. Benson Mumbere, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.